latter part of their lives. Most people don't start life conscious that much that life is measured in time, and that the more you waste your time, the more you waste your life. Most people don't measure their life like that. Most people think that they will live for a long time, so they don't pay so much attention to the critical things of life. So I want to talk about life itself. You must start life with a sense of purpose. You must start life knowing that your life is meant, you are meant to do some things in life. The reason you came here is to do some things in life. That's why God gave us talent, God gave us gifts, God gave us assets. So the more we are aware of this, and the more we put them into how we use our time, the better for us. Most people are not aware of that. That is why they don't succeed. So the earlier you start your life with this sense of mission, sense of purpose, that my life is about this, and that's why I train, that's why I go to school, that's why I practice. My decisions and choices have a lot to do with that sense of purpose. You must know that time is a measured quantity. You use time to measure something, so your life is measured in time. So if you're 20 years, it means that you have lived 20 years, so everything on this earth has a lot. What you invest in time is what you get. Most of us think that we will just become great just by chance. I think that you don't have to live your life hoping that you just become great by chance. You become what you put in time. So how you use your time, for instance, in any day, 24 hours, we use about half of the time, 12 hours, to sleep in every 24 hours. Then the rest of our activities, we are shared between that. So most of us will work for, let's say, 8 hours. So if you sleep between 10 to 12 hours and you work for 8 hours, 20 hours is already gone. Then the 4 hours left, you use it for bathing and for other things that people do. So your achievement in time, or your achievement in life, is strictly just about half of your life. Just about half of your life. How you use that life is how you're going to be successful, or you're not going to be successful. Which means that if you're 40 years, it's so likely that you have used about half to sleep. And so wherever you are with your life now, it's just about the other half, which is the 20 years. How effectively you have used that life shows, or has shown, or will show how successful you are. And most of us don't tag that to even our finances. Our finances, what you're using your time to do, how you get the money, are very much important. So my name is Obedako. I'm talking about lifetime and income, or money. So if you look at it critically, any income that you have, if you're an adult, it's likely that you pay rent, or you build a house, or you pay a mortgage. And they say that about 30% to 40% of that income is used on housing, on where we live. And they also say that about 13 to 15% is used on food. And then about 15 to something percent is also used on health-related issues. Then our mobility, our movement, transport, and those also carry about 16 to 20% or so. Then the rest, which is roughly 30%, is also on all the other things. The offerings that you give in church, they say, the clothes that you wear, all other things. Now those who also pay school fees, these statistics may change, which means that if you're not able to put these things in perspective, you will not be able to take care of your finances. Which means that if you are not making much, so let's say I make 1,000 a month, it's so likely that my rent is around 300 Ghana cedis a month, and my food will be around 200 a month or more, school fees and all those. That's why you cannot even depend on just one salary and hope that your finances will be okay. That's why you have to look at how am I going to get extra income, to create the future that I want. So you start life with sense of mission. You must also start life knowing that whatever you put in time is critical. And you must also know that a lot of the things that you're going to do in this life are contingent on finance, and how much finance you have, how much money you have, and how well you use it will go a long way to decide how well you live your life. The freedom that you have, the control of your time, the peace of mind, even have a lot. All those have a lot to do with your ability to earn money and how you spend that money. And that also shows that what you know about life, what you know about time, what you know about money, the quality of it is so critical as to how you spend your life on earth. Most people, I think that the word is carved in a way that most people will pay attention to the trivials of life, things that will make them not take charge of their life. As a matter of fact, our network, our family, our friends, and everybody who connects to us, a lot of them pay attention to us on things that are trivials, on things that are the fun, the party, the entertainment, the things that will not make us have total independence in terms of controls of our life and to live very successful and very fulfilled life. Most people don't pay attention to that. You tell your friends that you want to start a business and you hear how many of them will discourage you. But you tell your friends that you want to throw a party and see how many of them will never discourage you. So you tell your friends that you want to, do anything that is just for the fun and for the trivias. Nobody disagrees with you. But the moment you want to sit down and take charge of your life, live a very sensible and purposeful life, control and regiment your life so that you become very successful, so that when they are having all this noise and parties and all the activities that will not bring any better results to you, and you tell them you're not coming, you see how they get angry. When you say that you want to control your finances, you're so much critical with how you spend your money. Look at how your friends, your families will say and call you all kind of names. So the world is regimented that way. That's why I think a lot of people suffer and a lot of people go through a lot of pain, because we don't pay much attention to the things that are that much critical and important in life. So pay attention to life. Pay attention to how you're living it, and pay attention to the reason you came to this life. Why do you have the gift that you have? Why do you have the time that you have? Why were you born in Ghana? Why were you not born in Lesotho? Why were you not born in India? Why were you not born in another country? Why here? Why that family? There's a particular reason for that. Why do you think the way you think? Why do you have the stature you have? Why do you have the voice you have? There is a reason. You must spend a lot of your time to discover that. Why are we giving time to live? So you become what you have become by what you have put in time, which means if you don't put anything in time, you're not becoming that much. You're not becoming that much, and you can't blame anybody for that. So the moment you want to create the future that you want, then you must look at how you spend that time. The next one is the money that I talk about, the finances. We all get money. How we use them, how we spend them are critical. So if you are spending over 30% of your money on housing, residence, living, where you live, where you sleep, rent or mortgage, or your lifetime income, about 30 to 40% of it will be spent on something related to where you live, and maybe 15% is around food you eat, another 17% is on another thing like health, and all the other things put together, transport, data in our time. You have to divide those and have a clear understanding of where the money is going and how much is coming. That's why people become thieves, because when they sit down and they calculate it, if they want to be honest and have integrity, then they will be poor, because they don't use their time to equip themselves so that they can get more of money and get more and take control of their lives and spend time on things that are very much important, to life. So thank you very much, and spend a lot of your time to acquire knowledge as well. Acquire knowledge in these areas, because that's how you get leverage. Thank you. So subscribe to this channel for more videos of this kind, and tell your friends about this. Thank you very much for watching.